Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. As you can see from the title of this video, I want to talk about really just how I have not been doing actual recaps of the episodes of season 7 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Frankly, I find the scenes to be like scripted television. I feel like Melody's conversation and the scenes where we do actually get to see her are real and authentic. And I want to talk about how that really shines in her scene with Stormy in this week's episode. Now, before we get into my commentary, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video. Then YouTube will recommend this video to more people who enjoy discussing the various topics surrounding Love and Marriage Huntsville. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you as one of the showstoppers. Everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on these sound bites are allowed for criticism. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So as you all can see from these visuals, it is going back to the club scene at Nell's birthday party where Tisha was super duper fired up, fresh off of liquid courage, libations, or the liquor, okay, that some people say. And I felt like that really fueled her acting. Shout out to Martell Holt saying that the cast were all actors. Her pretending to have like this fake beef with Nell and Stormy. Now, she was trying to come off really hard. You know what the FI said to Stormy about the reunion comment. She has to pop pills. And then with Nell, she was extremely mad over Nell saying that she was her mentor. I get it if you feel like, you don't like people pretending to be your friend or ashamed or embarrassed to say that they're your friend, Tisha. But I just feel like the way that you expressed your anger over it, it was so astronomical and it just did not fit the offense. And that's why it comes off so fake. So I do want to go ahead and play this soundbite, and then I'll come back with a little bit more commentary on this scene.
You heard what I said. Why would you sit there and say it? We like each other, you damn don't. And it's just clearly y'all damn don't. I don't. Don't show your ass up and don't you fight. I SNG, but I wanted to have a doing all this. You the hardest. You are on team. You approaching everybody like you damn crazy. They're going, yeah. Every one of them. We standing on business. We standing on what you said. And what you doing tonight is damn wet. How are we like, oh yeah, but let me just bring it all on. I don't know if it's the way she be drunk with me, you can drunk together. You don't act like Tisha Tracy. Sorry. Sometimes I have to fake it phony stuff. I get it, because I'm not faking phony. I never been that way. Yeah. I shoot it straight. I'm gonna be what's the problem between me and you? I didn't see.
Good? Oh, that's great. Okay. Watching Tisha and Nell argue at Nell's party is par for the course. For whatever reasons, it seems like the ladies know how to spark it up.
So you gotta be prepared. You gonna say that's what I got to be prepared when I do. That's what I'm saying to my mom. But you ain't got to speak on her behalf. I'm not. I'm speaking on my behalf about the conversation that we had. Don't do that, Miss Malik. You called me in here like that. You calling me. I have not told you at all.
Man, let's get away from all this estrogen, dog. I think that the ladies in our group tend to go back and forth about, a myriad of issues. What I found is if you stay out of it, then maybe you'll remain out of it. Sometimes you're going to get pulled in regardless.
You said I was acting crazy. I said aggressive and crazy. Sometimes you say you shouldn't say you ain't crazy. Let me say that. get that, but I know too. I can be aggressive, but I can be calm and aggressive. But blindsided coming from you.
Okay, so you heard that scene. Tisha is super duper hype. Nell is actually wondering, where is all this excess energy coming from? She's wondering, like, we've hung out before, we've drunk together before, and when you get a little tipsy, you don't get super aggressive and rude then. So where's all this energy coming from now? Nell is calling out the BS, the fakery. And then Tisha tries to almost like claim that response by saying, well, I'm not with the fake stuff. And Nell said, neither am I. I'm not with the fake and phony either. So I think that Nell just was expecting the ladies to get together, have a kiki, maybe do a couple hustle dances, have some drinks, take some pictures, you just have a good time. And I think that she is sensing this extraness, extra energy, for the cameras. And I think she just wasn't expecting all that fakery. And she really thought that everyone was just going to chill because it was her birthday. But I saw in the comments, I got this clip from OMFG Reality on Instagram. And what I will say is and there was someone in the comments who said, the first few seasons, people were saying that Tisha was weak. Now that she's speaking up for herself, you all have a problem with that. That is a little inaccurate because people wanted Tisha to stand up to Marceau and Wanda. People wanted her to localize it and really focus on her interpersonal relationships with her family members, with her husband. That is where the viewers wanted Tisha to call out the BS. They did not want her to show this assertive, vocal Tisha in a fake way, in fake scenes, drumming up fake beefs. And that is where viewers totally get turned off, especially those of us who watch reality TV. We can totally tell the real from the fake. And so hopefully Tisha will get it. I don't really know. But this is why I really haven't been doing legitimate episode recaps, because they have reduced Melody's presence in these episodes. And the rest of the scenes that we're getting, they just seem so contrived, nearly scripted TV. And I'm just not feeling it. So what I decided to do was actually express this in a video. And then I wanted to show you all a couple of scenes, do a compare and contrast, and see why there's no muse, there's no inspiration for me to do an episode recap. So speaking of which, let's move on to Melody's scene with Stormy. I really enjoyed the conversation because they actually talk about a couple of serious topics. That is the former producer, Sonny Meeks, marrying the former boyfriend or former, longtime friend with benefits of the reality TV star whom she was producing, Destiny. And then they also discuss Martell Holt attending Stormy's gala and how that affects Melody. And I feel like these two topics really drummed up serious adult conversation that I am inspired to give commentary off of. And I just wanted to talk about the difference in the two scenes. So I will go ahead and play this soundbite and then come back with my commentary.
Before the party, the podcast. Thank you for coming. I had to call. You had fun. I had a really good time. You enjoyed it? I was tipsy. I did. It was entertaining. Y'all did great. All the surprises. I was about to say, what about the surprise? So what I would like to do is bring Sonny and Mo to the stage. I had to go like this. Because I would have never thought they would have brought them out. Do you think she's wrong? I don't really know her like that. And as it pertains to me, it's more so like you love who you love. You can't help who you love. But the energy on the stage was giving like, I got the man now. I might always wanted this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was giving me. I mean, it's my man at home. Yeah, it was a lot of there. And I don't know. And if I had a care for somebody once upon a time, I don't think I could just be that abrasive. You know, I would have been more so like, I hate she felt that way. However, you know, I can't help who I love. I don't doubt that Sunny and Moses are in love. Listen, I'm all about love. However, I do feel that they could have been a bit more loving as it pertains to Destiny, because there's more than enough love to go around, and there's truly no need to be nasty. And what was you and Tisha into at Nell's party about the gala? That was so weird. And hold on. No. We gotta bring that back. Me and Tisha went into it. Tisha was into it herself. Stormy was on some bitch. I gave you an invitation. You were calm. You know, I felt like you were very apologetic in that moment. Like, you know, I wanted to invite you because it's lovers and friends, you know. And she was like, well, we ain't lovers and we ain't friends. So I don't know why you. I was like, they're a couple in Huntsville, you know, like they're in love. So I think, you know. Oh, that was fast. Thank you. I don't know if she was seeming overly happy at times. Hyper, that's perfect. Hyper. Even Chihuahua. I think she had taken some shots too, though. It was like the hyperness with the jabs. What were the jabs? She kept saying to Miss Nell, and that's why I didn't know what was going on right there. That's why I didn't even know that was heated. I thought it was playing. No, they were for real. I've had conversation with Miss Nell too, and she don't quite know exactly what it is either. She feisty. She told my friend Trish that you got to worry about Nell basically because she'll get in your face and she'll, you know, try to get all up in your face. And I was like, I ain't never even seen her and Tisha have that type of exchange. Yeah. To me, it's just Reed's childish. You know what I'm saying? And we too old for that. I invited Tisha and Marcel to my Lovers and Friends gala as an olive branch. If they don't want to take me up on it, fine. I will move on to other things, and I will lose no sleep over it. You say you do it with like you writing a pencil. You said what? Yeah. What? Like, you know, I really don't be eating food like this. Why is your food darker than mine? I don't know. He put a little sauce on it. I'm gonna ask him. It got a little juiciness on it. It got a what on it? Juicy. Can I ask you a question, please? Why is hers dark and why is mine light? I just without teriyaki sauce. Oh. Wait, man, I get a little bit of teriyaki. Let me just see what it tastes like. It's more flavorful. Shut up, Stormy. Mine look like it ain't got no flavor. Mm-hmm. Your gala is coming up very quickly. And is it formal, semi-formal? Like what gowns? Like which one I swear? It's formal, right? Okay. I feel like people gonna take it as cocktail to formal. Okay. But I'm doing formal. Okay. Real formal. So I noticed that Martell was at Nell party the other night. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I know y'all got a lot going on. I don't even want to get into all that. I ain't gonna ask. But we asked him to be a model. Okay. So, you know, So y'all invited him. I'm like, no, you can't be blindsided. I mean, if he's gonna be there, which is fine. If he is, I just won't come. Now that I'm aware that Martell is a part of her Lovers and Friends gala, for me that means I won't be there. No show, N.O., not gonna happen, won't make it. So where Martell is, Melody will not. You do it, you move how you want to move it. Right, say less.
I think deep down, Stormy probably just did not want Melody there. She did not want Melody's positive energy there and her attractive looks there as well. So she decided to invite Martell. She already knows what time it is. I would imagine the production team put all of the cast on some sort of notice that they really can't be in the same room together. And so the cast would be aware, you know. So I feel like she chose Martell, you know, over Melody to attend her gala. But she had this scene with her before the gala, one-on-one, to tell her that she asked Martell to be a model. And that was how she kind of wrapped it up in a bow. Oh, I didn't just invite him. He's going to be a model, almost trying to give him some function at the event, a purpose. And, you know, Melody took it like a champ. She did not show offense or sadness. She could care less. She's self-confident. And she just said, okay, well, that just means that I won't be there, and move how you want to move. And Stormy said, say less. So Melody showed that, it really does not affect her. She can invite whomever she wants. If it's just going to be Martell, I won't be there. And see how classy Melody responds to learning that Martell will be at an event, versus when Nell told Martell that she was inviting Melody to her birthday party. And in Martell's confessional, he said that he would not want to go to a 60-year-old's birthday party anyway. Totally disrespected Nell, totally was ageist towards her, and just a total difference in the two adults and how they react to whom people may choose to invite to their event. I think like this is a very realistic and serious topic that I can discuss in my commentary. So although I've never been married, all of my siblings were married, and of course my parents were married. And my siblings, they're all divorced. One of them has remarried. So I say all that to say that I know about watching siblings go through divorces, and then the dad gets the kids every other weekend, and sometimes there could be like some tension, or somebody is annoyed with someone, and after the divorce, the families still kind of commingle at the kids' birthday parties each year. I get all of that. So I feel like Martell is not reacting to these situations where he's not going to be invited to spaces where Melody is there. He is not handling it well. When they say nearly 50% of marriages in the United States end in divorce, this is not a very uncommon scenario. But Martell totally acts like a preschooler, once he learns that Melody is getting invited to an event. So therefore, he is not invited. But I thought that this was like a very good scene. And, I've said it even like going back to previous seasons, season 6, season 5, Melody's scenes with women, it's like watching Sex in the City. I'm a Sex in the City girl. I have the DVDs, all the seasons, both of the movies. Now the show is on Netflix, so I don't even have to whip out a DVD. I can just watch it on Netflix, and I love it. I've been going back watching season 2, and it's been great. So that's the feeling that I get when I watch Melody scenes. So I love that I got to see a full-on conversation with her. I know that it's Stormy, but that's still two adult women, and they get to converse. And they talked about Sunny, Destiny, and Moses. And Melody asked her, do you think she's wrong? And, Stormy said, you can't help who you love, but, they could have been a little more loving about it, how they dropped that bomb. But, and Melody thanked Stormy for attending the podcast show. I thought it was like a real grown woman conversation. So I was definitely thankful for that scene. What did you all think about this scene between Stormy and Melody? And what do you think about the difference between Melody scenes versus the rest of the cast? And I am going to make another video tonight about I think I'm going to make 2 more videos tonight, actually, about a couple of different topics that I want to get into. And today I was out of the house, I would say about like 10:45 a.m. I wanted to go to like an arcade. I wanted to play some video games, but I wanted to kind of get there before like all the kids got there, you know what I'm saying? So I like wore myself out at Dave and Buster's, and then I went and saw Inside Out, which is I think it's like a Disney movie. It's animation. It's wonderful textured animation. And the story, the characters were this 13-year-old's different emotions, fear, joy. Joy was the leader. There was anger. And I believe the one girl was like her fashion sense or her self-confidence, I believe. And then once she hit puberty, then she got some more emotions. embarrassment, and sarcasm and anxiety. And the anxiety emotion kind of took over Joy's role, and it made the teenager just freak out. And it was such a wonderful illustration about how our emotions can control us. And when we let anxiety take over, that is when we apply a lot of pressure to ourselves. We overwork ourselves. We not only get physically exhausted, but we get mentally drained. And it may cause us to neglect our most valuable relationships, our friendships that really pump us up and encourage us. You know, we may ignore those because we're trying to overwork ourselves. And that is what happened in the movie. And the teenage girl, she had a panic attack. And then the anxiety emotion was just like running rampant. It was like she was like in a whirlwind. And Joy had to go in the back of the teenager's mind, and she had to pull out the positive affirmations that joy gives us. And she took those affirmations from the back of the girl's mind, brought it back to the forefront, and they all had to stand up to anxiety and said, "You have to let her go." And then they put back into place the affirmations: I am kind, I am a good person, I am a good friend, I am a winner. Because anxiety had her thinking, it's not going to work out. I'm not a good soccer player. I'm not going to make the team. You know, anxiety totally shifted her mindset. So it was such a good film. I really enjoyed it. So if you have some time, definitely check out Inside Out. I think that you will find it to be very good. And then I went out to dinner. I brought back some food, and then I went to the gym. And because I just got my locks retwisted yesterday, I definitely put a scarf on my head today before I went to the gym. And so now I have created some content. So I had a really great day and still got a couple of days off of work. Thank you, God. And so now I'm going to get ready on the next video. But thank you all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate the support. Please hit the like button on this video, as it is a free way of supporting the channel. And please subscribe to Shows Style and Spirit. I would definitely love to have you. And I will talk with you all soon. Bye.